Hello everyone, welcome to VetFuel channel. Today I am bringing you one of the most productive finance webinar that is actually specifically for those people who have questions on how to invest in agriculture, engineering and machinery, and also the next step is also going to be on how to invest productively in animal husbandry in the country of Zimbabwe. So if you are ready, if you're interested into this field, please take your notes and get ready to listen to this webinar that is to come.
Okay, I just want to discuss the machinery, agricultural engineering, the machinery part of it. Like, how can someone actually invest in machinery? It's just a small presentation that I created, and then I will show you how exactly someone can start his or a business in agricultural engineering, especially for machineries. Okay, I will start by, I know some of you don't know about agricultural engineering. In agricultural engineering, we actually study we actually study about different types of agricultural machineries like tractors, combine harvesters, planters, and disc harrows, disc plows, and other different kind of machinery. So let me move on to my next slide here. I think I actually discussed this one about the types of machinery. But my first company that someone can start is agricultural machinery company that actually specialize in buying machinery. You can start your company, like the company that can provide machinery to the farmers. Let's take tractors as an example. You can buy your own tractor. Then you start to rent or leasing, some they call it leasing, to other farmers. For example, in Zimbabwe, you can just target farmers in a certain area whereby you can simply provide them with machinery. Let's take tractor as an example. I know some people, they say like it is a very expensive machinery, but actually with a very small capital, you can actually start this type of business whereby you can buy your tractor, second-hand, a good second-hand tractor. You can combine, okay, let me put it on this way. You are 5 of you, and you can contribute up to 5K. I know we can work and generate a capital of 30,000, 6 of us, and we buy a good second-hand tractor that we can rent to other farmers there. And they start to use the tractor and you generate a lot of money. So how exactly you are going to do this? You can charge them per hectare. You see, like renting the tractor, and then it plows, and you charge about $60 per hectare. That is, if you are providing with what we call a wet rate. A wet rate is actually providing the machinery and the fuel that it is going to use. Well, it's carrying its duty. So you can actually start a business by simply buying your machine, and then you rent it. You rent it to other farmers to use it, and then you generate a lot of money because of that. And then there's this type of renting you do. It's called a dry rate, whereby you simply provide your machinery. There's nothing you can do. You just give them the machinery, and then it carries out work. After they finish, they give you your money. So I think that's another business someone can start. And it's not only about tractors, actually. It's all about all the machinery you may think about in agriculture, like combines, planters, all different kind of stuff. You see, I think that's it. And some of these, they are affordable. Actually, you can get them from China and different countries with in affordable. Like 15K US dollars. You can get a good machinery that can actually benefit you as you start your own business. Let me move on to my next slide here. It's actually a business of providing repair and maintenance. You know, these machinery, they're like cars, you know. As we use them, they need like there are some parts that worn out and they need to be replaced, you know, and carrying out all the technical activities, technical services and maintenance. So you can actually start a business by simply carrying out those maintenance, like going to the field and you see actually like the type of machinery that the farmer uses and all the services that they need, and you carry out by yourself. Unfortunately, this one is actually for those who really start the subject. But you can also start your own business of selling, just selling the parts actually. Like you can provide them with filter elements, gaskets, bolts, and nuts, and all these ones, they are very cheap and affordable. You can simply need to create your own space, advertising your goods, targeting a specific area or audience, whereby you provide them with information. What exactly do you provide them? What are your products? And there are a lot of them, like lights. You can use lights, belts, ties, different kinds of stuff. You can actually start a company or a shop whereby you are simply selling the parts of the tractor. That's another business opportunity someone can start with a very low capital. Another one is farming business consulting. And this one, it also needs someone who really know about the subjects. But you can still start it with a very, very low capital, like services that you provide to the farmers if you are a consultant, project planning and development, good agricultural practices, good harvesting and storage. For example, if a farmer, there are some people with land, right? They have land, they have machinery, they have everything, and they want to be in a business of farming, but they don't know how exactly. They are all part of it, they don't know it. So that's where you start your own business, like providing them with information, how to carry out these activities. For example, there's a farmer, you want to grow up soybeans. They want to grow soybeans, right? And then you don't know exactly. So you as a consultant, as an engineer, you can go there, right? And you gather data exactly, like the how part of it. For example, soil type, all the tillages, all the activities that need to be done in order for him to capitalize, make a profit. After you gather this information, that's when you provide them with the results. You know what? The type of machinery that you need is this and this. The type of tractor, the number of horsepower, all the activities that is capable to be done with that type of a tractor. Pest and control, pest and disease management, all the stuff up until you come up with a product. You can provide that information as a consultant, and you can start your own business by simply advertising and simply coming up with objectives and planning your things, actually, how to start this farming business opportunity. Okay, let me move to my final business opportunity. This one is for agri-tech company. You can actually start a company which provides technologies to farming. Something like in irrigation. Let's take irrigation as an example. You can actually provide all the systems that are necessary for irrigation to be placed, like irrigation citation. You can provide pipes, pumps, engines, different kind of stuff to the farmers, right? And you can also carry out like irrigation citation, whereby you go there and you see actually what is it exactly, what's the type of irrigation that the land needs, depending on the soil type, crops, and the source of water, and all different factors. And then you come up with a conclusion. Which one exactly are you supposed to? The farmer is he supposed to carry out? Is he supposed to install a drip irrigation or a sprinkler or any different type of irrigation? You can actually start a business. It is very. It's actually possible for you to start like that small business, and you can also differentiate yourself. You know, one thing I like is for you to flourish when you are doing these things. It's actually the way you enter in the market. Like some people, they say there's always noise in the market, but what exactly differentiates you is your uniqueness. The way you do things actually is what really determines whether you are going to succeed or not in everything that you do. So here's the thing. I was thinking like for this business, there are a lot of people. There's noise in the market. Many people, they are carrying out these things. But what actually makes you unique is the things that you bring to the market, the things that you provide to the customers. For example, how about starting your irrigation company that can digitalize exactly the whole system, whereby you provide everything to make it like a digitalized system, so that farmers can actually irrigate their crops while they're sitting inside their homes by simply providing them with sensors that can sense soil moisture and everything that can, so that they can operate their systems using their mobile phones. It's actually a good business. Of course, it needs a lot of money and a lot of information. Actually, you need to be like well equipped academically, but you can also start this business. I think that's what I really am. Thank you.
Yeah, you were putting machinery, but there was no costs to these things. I'm going to request that you send the documents to the youth group. I think you can handle that, Natasha. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you add the costs to these machineries? And if possible, you know, they are a depreciation rate. And also you were sharing with the people, they charge per hectare. Per hectare, is this with fuel provided or without fuel provided? And you know, sort of things like that. Can you get more costs to this so that we don't have to come back to you with these questions? Thank you.
Brother Koda, like when you talked about irrigation. So when you talked about irrigation, is it that you, like you said, like you can have your business about irrigation? Is it that you'll be moving with your machines of irrigation, or you install those irrigation things to people, or you'll be just going and install those things to people, or you have them movable?
Okay, thank you so much for asking me such a question. Okay, the thing is, when it comes to irrigation, there are so many things that you can do actually. For example, you can invest in simply selling the parts of the irrigation, like spare parts, actually, like the pipes, the pumps, installation of like solar panels, or else you can actually start a business of installing the irrigation system, starting by irrigation citation, whereby you can go to the farm and actually tell the farmer the type of irrigation that actually needs to be installed, depending on the type of crop that the farmer is growing, the source of water. And actually, for this one, unfortunately, it demands you to be academically equipped. That's why it is not suitable for those who want to invest without knowledge. But you can actually do something like buying, importing like all the equipments that are necessary. And you simply know how to price them so that you can sell them to the farmers and make a profit. I don't know if your answer.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
I hope you found something that was beneficial. To watch on the next video again, the next chapter about how to invest in animal husbandry, please, you can also watch onto this channel, and don't forget to subscribe and like and share this quite helpful information. Thank you so much. See you next time.